Welcome everyone, I'm Brittany Boll with the Book Nook, brought to you by Quincy Public Library, and today my guest is Dana Lockhart with the Hannibal Writers Guild to inform me all about the Hannibal Writers Guild. I've never heard about it before until today when you came in. You said you've been around for a while. Tell me a little bit about it.
Yes, we've been around for around 8 years. We meet in Hannibal at the second Saturday of each month, and we bring in industry speakers such as other writers, agents, illustrators, editors, and we bring them in to talk about what they're knowledgeable in. And then every other month from that, so we kind of work on an every other month schedule. Every other month from that, we do a write-in where we just get together. If you need help with something, you can find someone to get help with. If you need some critiques, you can read an open mic and we can read stuff. Or if you just need a quiet place to work because you have a million kids at home and you need a quiet space, we are in a 2-story house downtown at the actually Laura Hawkins' house that you can find a quiet corner and just get some writing in if you need to.
Well, you answered my question for me of where it was located. Love that it's in downtown Hannibal. So can you explain to me exactly what a guild is? Like, it sounds kind of like a club or something to do with, a space for writers.
Yeah, it's very interesting because a guild is very much like a community.
Okay.
So if you think about like the Screenwriters Guild or the Authors Guild, like they're working together in order to not only better their members, but to like advocate for their members, to educate for their members. So like it is a little bit like a club, but like there are some writers clubs in Hannibal and we definitely love them and we go to them as well. But a lot of them are more focused on like like reading, so like book clubs, or they're focusing on like appreciating certain works. Like we allow all writers into our groups. We try to educate them on what they need. So if they're like trying to well, how do I format an ebook? We can help you with that. Like we have the people there that are knowledgeable in doing that instead of just being all like, well, we don't know, we just read books.
That, and it's kind of nice that, like you said, the community full of people. Like you actually have people explaining things to you instead of maybe looking at your AI or the internet and trying to figure it out for yourself. I think community in writing is very, very important. And so you did say members. Do I have to be a member to be a part of this guild, or is it open to the public?
It is very much open to the public, and you don't even have to be in Hannibal to do it. We accept anyone from the tri-state area. We have a member that comes down from Iowa every month. We have several people from Quincy that come over, and our membership is basically free. You can come to our meetings for free, and except for our business meetings. If you want to have a vote, you have to pay your dues, but that is it. Like if you do not want to pay your dues, if you are not worried about voting, you can come to our meetings and learn things without having to pay a cent.
Okay, and then you're an author yourself, correct?
I am.
Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes, I presently have 3 books published. I have one novel, The Unlife of William Moore. It's sort of like if Interview with the Vampire was set in college and the vampire is really pathetic.
Ooh.
It's a little bit satirical, it's a little bit lighthearted, a little bit dark, all in one. And
you had me at vampire.
Yeah, vampires are fun, and you can poke fun of them while also appreciating them at the same time.
Yeah.
That's kind of what the themes of the book are. And then I have 2 poetry collections, In the Deluge and Up in Flames. They're just kind of short, punchy poetry, pretty easy to read if you're not used to poetry. I like to think they're a good introduction poetry collection if you're not used to poetry or want to get started.
Awesome. Where can one find your books?
Yeah, so I have a website, danalockhart.com. I can mail them anywhere in the continental U.S. I also have them downtown at Java Jive. I have them in Enchanted Books here in Quincy. And then, of course, you can also get them on Amazon, available in ebook. And then The Unlife is also an audiobook.
That is awesome. So did the Writers Guild help you get your leg up, or... Yeah. So, and then now you're kind of one of the people helping others.
Yeah, 100%. I was in the midst of trying to publish my book. Didn't really know what to do aside from just looking at online guides and trying to figure it out on my own. And just incidentally, I saw a Facebook event pop up and like, hey, first meeting in the Hannibal Writers Guild. And I went to it. I've been to every meeting except for like maybe 3 over the last 8 years. And within a year, I became the president myself, and I've been running it for about 7 years now. And it's just been a really, really rewarding experience because the Hannibal Writers Guild is not only just the writers in the Hannibal Writers Guild. We are a branch of the Missouri Writers Guild, so we have access to the Missouri Writers Guild. We also communicate a lot with the St. Louis Writers Guild. In fact, a lot of us went down to the St. Louis Writers Guild's Writers Conference a couple months ago. We just all piled in a car and went down and enjoyed ourselves and learned a bunch. And there's a lot of resources out there if you know where to look.
Talk about timing, though. The right person came along at the right time, and I feel like you're in the perfect position right now. You mentioned earlier guest speakers. You have one coming up. who is the guest speaker for this upcoming weekend on, is it the 17th or the 18th? Saturday?
It's a Saturday.
That would be the 18th. Yes. Upcoming speaker.
Yes, Travis Hoffman. He is a local singer, songwriter, and we are bringing him in to talk about songwriting.
So entertaining, too. He has a podcast of his own. Make sure to check that out. I believe it's Wild Quincy. He's
yes, that one.
Great guy. So that would be an interesting time to get in touch with the Writers Guild, get involved, see if it's something for you. I think there's a little something for everyone there.
Definitely.
And then one last time, that meeting, you said Saturday. What time and where?
Yeah, so it's at 210 North 5th Street at the Laura Hawkins house, second Saturday of every month. Meeting officially starts at 5:30, but we usually open the doors at 4:30 for office hours. If you have a question that you want to bring to me or to another member, or again, just have a little free time to write, we open at 4:30, and they last until about 7 or so.
Cool, awesome. Well, thank you, Dana, for being here, and I hope this weekend goes well and everything goes great for you in the future.
Yes, thank you so much for having me.
This has been the Book Nook, brought to you by the Quincy Public Library.